a special treat. Somebody I'm going to introduce you to more formally in a minute, but before I start, let's give Leader McCarthy a big Arkansas welcome. He and I have got a lot of things in common, and we're going to make some more things in common as we go forward. He's a small businessman. He's got an interesting story about how he started his first business, sold it, and paid his way through college. He was the youngest minority leader in the state of California in the legislature. And then he's also set records in Washington, D.C. as being the youngest, or the least tenured whip, and now the least tenured majority leader in the United States Congress. So it's a real privilege to have Congressman McCarthy here today. I want us to give him a message, though. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time talking because I want you to hear from him. But as I've traveled across the 4th District and met great supporters like you all, I've heard a common message. And we've tried to boil that down and say, what are these folks really telling? You know, the 4th District's large, 33 counties, and 6 hours to drive across it. So I get a lot of time to think about that now as I'm traveling back and forth. And the message that I've got from people is whether it's an overreaching EPA, whether it's Obamacare, whether it's other regulations, whether it's not being able to protect the border, whether it's the other invasions in our lives, people are telling me they want less hassle out of Washington, D.C. They tell me they want more freedom to live their lives the way that our founding fathers set up this country for them to be able to live their lives. Yeah. So I want us to make sure that Congressman McCarthy understands that when he goes back to Washington, D.C. So if y'all all stand up, I need some cheerleaders. We need to say this really loud. So this is my less hassle group, and this is my more freedom group. So let's tell him what we want. We want less hassle, more freedom, less hassle, more freedom, less hassle, more freedom. Thank you.
Thank you. I think I heard you. I think it's kind of unique. 2 majority leaders right here. You know exactly what I know too. Bruce is not going to change when he goes to Washington. He's going to change Washington. And I knew who I wanted to be with and what philosophy I believed in. And I watched Reagan change the world, not just America. And you know what I love about that? This is what I love about Bruce as well. Ronald Reagan and Bruce are happy conservatives. And the Democrats try to portray it as anger. We're happy because we know our philosophy and our policy gives people more freedom and more liberty. That's awesome. You've got to be happy about that. We've got to be conservatives that don't say no. You take our conservative principles and we'll solve the problem. And it's not more government, it's less government. It's more freedom for the individual. Now, I live in California. I'm not going to get the opportunities that you have in Arkansas. You get the opportunity to determine the outcome, the direction of this country. You can determine the majority in the Senate, the majority in the House, and your governorship. It's remarkable. This is really the epicenter of what November is going to be about. What direction do we want to go? And I'm going to tell you, I don't want the majority for the sake of majority. I want to accomplish something. And I believe tax reform should be one of the first things. Right? Be fair. What about a national energy policy that makes us energy independent and less reliant on oil? What about an education system where the parents have to say? It's not right. You know, there are 1 million kids on a waiting list for charter schools. That's not our kid. But who holds them back? teachers. They don't like competition. I think that's right. You know, the other item I'm going to do, and Bruce is going to be a key part of that, we're already beginning to work on it. We are going to reform, bring accountability to these government agencies that become too big, too bureaucratic, try to legislate, and do not have a check on them. In essence, we are going to unshackle the burdens that hold us back from